It's been interesting getting used to a new operating system, learning to overcome just minor things that a lot of people on Windows just take for granted. I mean, sure, is it perfect over on Windows? Hell no! There have been times where I just wanted to squeeze my computer like an orange in a juice press. There have been times where I wanted to strangle the program because sometimes, well, things just break. And there's nothing really that you could do except for wait and pray. Some cases. Sometimes you just have to open up Task Manager and just 360 no scope. But with Linux, that can happen, but it's different. At least with Linux, there's more than one way to skin a cat. That's something that my mom would always say. And she is 100% right. Don't tell your mama that she's wrong with that. She's right about that, okay? Linux is the other razor that you just happen to have lying around to skin said cat. And yes, I do realize how messed up that analogy is. But hear me out. At the very least, with Linux, again, there's other options to do the same thing. Is it more involved in some ways? Yeah, definitely. Is it frustrating at times when the other option just requires a little bit more know-how in figuring out, okay, this isn't working, what else can I do? There are just simply times where you just gotta figure it out for yourself. Things are generally more interesting for me on Linux than there are on Windows. I have the ability to make customization and change it is that I couldn't do on Windows. For example, I've made almost all of my icons, aside from like very customized icons like DaVinci Resolve. You know, there's a theme for that allows me to change those. Also, and this is going to sound weird, but it's been, aside from the slight frustrations, it's been boring. I can do on Linux that just works, and there's certain things that I can do on Linux that Windows can't. For example, Linux's file system, it's different. Not like insanely different than compared to Windows. Let me give you guys an example here. There is a file on my computer that I wanted to access. I wanted to access it from Linux to grab it from Windows. That file was this very Minecraft world that I'm sitting in because I put in so much time and effort in working on this thing so much I didn't want to lose it. So here's what I did. Linux was able to see the file system of Windows and it was able to access it, allowing me to grab the world from my Windows install and bring it over onto my Linux install, and it worked perfectly. Okay? It did not take that much time. It took maybe a few seconds once I realized where in the file system I was. The only thing that I would miss about Windows was the straight up compatibility that it has with so many programs, like running DaVinci Resolve's executable. I have to run a program in my terminal to get at the run program to do things, because otherwise DaVinci Resolve, the installer, can't properly install the thing. Why? Well, to put it simply, DaVinci Resolve is a little bit behind when it comes to certain dependencies. One of those things being zlib. And, well, DaVinci Resolve looks for a very specific version of zlib. Fedora has a much newer version of zlib that Resolve doesn't recognize. Is it Resolve's fault? No, not at all. Blackmagic Design, the guys that make DaVinci Resolve, are trying their best to keep the program up to date as much as possible. Again, this isn't any specific entity's fault. I love DaVinci Resolve. In fact, I went through hell for 3 days straight looking up YouTube videos, searching the internet, and I was going all over the place. Old forum posts from Reddit, Blackmagic Design, you name it, I was probably in there. I even went as far as to go into Facebook. And some people were able to help me. I've actually met quite a few people. Well, they're really, really cool. And fun as hell to talk to. Fact is, I eventually managed to get it to work. Did it suck? Yes. Absolutely yes. For those 3 days, I just felt defeated until one day I managed to get one person on YouTube who not only knew what they were doing, but had a slightly different method that got it to work. And when it worked, I was over the moon, baby! Woo! But yeah, aside from DaVinci Resolve, having a little bit of hiccups here and there, also with OBS, I had a little bit of a, let's just say, hey, I had to learn a little bit about encoding processes. And those were just not fun. They were just not fun for me to deal with. Oh boy. Woo! sorry. I'm just having a little bit of too much fun reminiscing about the insanity. And as I'm talking, I'm also thinking about ways to improve the base that's right behind me. Yeah. Ooh, I do wonder. I should try that later. Anyway, that's not for the video. Oh, this is just me rambling on and just getting my thoughts out. Because holy crap, I have a lot more thoughts than I thought I did. And I thought I did. I thought I did. And I did talk Pooey Cat. This is gonna be fun to edit. I'll say it again, guys. Trying out Linux is not the worst experience I've ever had. It's different. It's something that you have to understand that it's not for everyone. Some people would think, but it's hard. You have to open up a different screen that has a black box in it. And you type into it. Well, guess what? Welcome back to DOS. In terms of installing this thing, it took maybe an hour or so when I just kept looking at YouTube videos. Wasn't that bad. Wasn't that bad at all. Oh, also, and here's the greatest part about Linux. I don't have to use AI or their stupid setup service every time Windows thinks my computer isn't ready. Guess what? Linux knows I am dumb, and it knows I will find a way to fix it. Because you know why? I don't use Arch, by the way. Alright guys, take care. Oh, my mouse woke up. Okay, bye.